What's good, guys? And today we're going to be checking out, or rather talking about, a fairly recent phenomenon that has started occurring. And this phenomenon is the fact that men have stopped chasing. Now, why is this? Why have we kind of just stopped in our tracks and said, listen,
Let me tell you how this is gonna work.
we're not going to chase anymore, even though that is our traditional role as men. We're going to be investigating this issue. I'm going to be giving you 3 of the reasons that I have summed up and that I have really thought about as to why we have stopped the chase. If you agree with them, if you disagree with them, let me know in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe. Let's start. Back to IT and Global, your favorite source of self-improvement and motivational content.
Oh, behave.
And as per usual, I'd like to encourage you again to subscribe and share the videos with friends and family. I make these videos with the goal of helping you guys achieve better in your lives. Now, starting off with the first reason why I think men have stopped chasing, rather, is due to too many options, right? And hear me out on this one.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
We all as humans value people in different ways, right? We assess a person's values in different ways, and with men it's normally in terms of looks. Now, unfortunately, fellas, I have to give it to the ladies that are correct. We assess a woman's initial value according to her looks, and you know what, this is not necessarily the right thing to do. You know, she could have a great personality, she could be intelligent, she could be all of these things.
Are you sure about that?
But the first thing we look at is, you know, how does her physical look? How does her body look? How is she, do I find her physically attractive? And you know, these days there are so many more, I would almost say, options to men available. But the catch-22 here is that these options are normally open to a select few men, while the men, you know, that are quote-unquote the average Joe, they do not have that many options. But in general, we see that because we have all of these options, right, we don't have the tendency to chase one woman anymore. Because why? If we either waste our energy with chasing one woman, or we have many options open to us, right? There are many different women that we're attracted to. You know what? And the same goes for the ladies, vice versa, right? But that is the first concrete reason, is the fact that there are more options available. Hence, you don't have to put your energy to chasing one woman, you can chase multiple women. And that is what's getting everyone so frustrated. We have to consider the fact that there's much less loyalty going around these days, and we can blame multiple things, right? We can blame our increased amount of options. We can blame social media, which is one of the biggest factors, which is something I mentioned quite frequently. We can blame our values degrading. We can blame our upbringing. We can blame the weak upbringing of some people. And the list goes on and on, right? This degradation of loyalty, I like to call it, is because of a combination of issues. And to bring that loyalty back is going to take not only a change in you know, general societal norms, but also a change, interpersonal changes, right? Or intrapersonal changes. I think it's intrapersonal changes.
Get some help.
But anyway, you know, loyalty has faded over the years, right? We don't see these modern day marriages lasting 20, 30, 40 years like they did back in the day. And you have to question as to whether a degradation in loyalty has led to that, right? Because these days marriage is basically seen as a game, right? Who can get married the quickest and who can get divorced the quickest.
What did he say?
I mean, it's getting ridiculous. But the fact that loyalty has degraded so much, it has enticed men, and it has kind of forced men to really say, you know what, hold up. If I'm not going to be getting real loyalty, why am I chasing? Right? You understand the point. Why would you waste your energy, your precious time that you could put into improving yourself, improving your financial situation, improving your body, improving your spiritual life? Why would you waste time chasing something that, or someone that doesn't want you in the first place, and that's not going to be loyal to you, and that is proven to be disloyal to you, and not take that time and put it into something better, right? That is the number 2 reason men have stopped chasing. The third and final reason why men have stopped chasing is just because life's gotten busier, right? We as males are hyper competitive, right? We want to improve ourselves in all aspects, right? We want more money, we want to look better, we want a better spiritual life, we want, just better relationships with people. And in order to make all of these improvements, we have to really be willing to sacrifice, right? To go through hard times and to not put our energy into chasing or pleasing other people. And the fact that life has gotten so busy and so hyper competitive, especially for males. I'm not saying it's not for females, but especially for males, right? Because naturally and biologically we have to assert that dominant character. We have to assert that dominance, which, by the way, has been seen as toxic these days. I don't know what clown came up with that idea, but anyway.
Wait a minute!
That's a whole nother video. But the fact that life has gotten busier has kind of sidetracked us. It has kind of taught us to focus on self-improvement, focus on the gym, focus on making more money, focus on education, than focusing on putting our energy into people that we don't really like. Well, not really like, but energy into people that won't give that same energy back, if you know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. I try and drop at least 3 videos every single week, so make sure you turn on the post notifications bell as well to stay up to date with the uploads, and I'll be seeing you next time.